Hey, Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, you guys, I have a what sold on Saturday and Sunday video for you guys. Decent weekend. I had some fun sales, we'll say. Um, I also have a little bit of clothing to share with you guys, but I'm going to tell you where I got it. I'm trying to get this. You'll see. I'm going to tell you where I got it, what I paid for it, and what it sold for. And we're going to start with this just very simple item. It is a garter. It's a plus size garter. It is Cacique brand. I've told you guys about this brand and I pick it up at discount stores. And when I do, it is marked through just like that. And in the description, I just put item is marked through to prevent store returns, something like that. It's in my disclosure for all of them. I think that's what it says. But anyway, just disclose it, include a photo, and you're fine. People will still buy it. This actually sold on Poshmark, and I sent out an offer. So Poshmark took $4.45. I sold it for $9. So my profit, what I'm getting to keep, is $4.55. That was, I'm guessing I probably technically paid $1 for this, but what I would do is I would go into this discount store and I would buy everything. And then I would take the total on my receipt and divide it out by the number of items I got. So it averaged typically around $3 per item. And some items were more than $3 and some items were less than $3, but $3 was typically my average where I tried to stay at. So technically probably $1, but if we're going by my when I divide it out, $3. So either way, money's profit's profit. No matter how I add it up, that was just an easy way for me to try to inventory things quickly. Not for my taxes, but just for my personal, to know what I paid for it, because my tax accountant gets all of my receipts. So everything is fine on that end, but it's just like an average, if that makes sense. Okay, so the next item I sold are these, what's the movie? Frozen. They're little characters, and it's just a mixed lot of different characters. I'm guessing they're probably even different brands. I mean, they're all Disney, but like this guy's way different shaped than these guys. So yeah, just a mixed lot of Frozen characters that I picked up at a thrift store. I had probably a couple bucks in that. Actually, my notes say 50 cents. So this may have been one of the grab bags from that thrift store that I go to for 50 cents. So I'm going to go with what my notes say, because that is what I marked when I actually list the item. So what did I sell them for? I sold this for $15. The buyer was all in for $22.68 for these Frozen Disney Store toys. I love selling toys. They are easy to ship. They're easy to list. You just take pictures. You don't really need a description. If something needs measured, I'll show my measuring tape against the item in the picture to show people measurements. Okay, the next item I sold is this lunchbox, and it is an insulated lunch expandable high performance Arctic Zone lunchbox. Did I source this? Technically, yes, but no, this came in one of my mystery boxes. Typically, I just donate these things, but it had the tag, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on that one, and it sold. So, school's starting back up soon, so I'm guessing maybe some parent bought this for their kid. I don't know. Who knows? But I sold it for $12. The buyer was all in for $18.88. The next item, I'm going to do a screen share for this one because I already have it boxed and ready to go, and I don't want to unbox it. There's actually two like that, so I'll just share both of these with you guys. So the first one is this Hearthstone mug. I've talked about Hearthstone before. It's a great bread and butter item. Some of like the Halloween mugs you can get a little bit more for, 30, 35 bucks. I've sold those before, but they're marked Hearthstone on the bottom, but I will tell you that the markings do vary depending on the year that the cup or the mug was made. Like this one says, looks like 1982. So vintage probably would have been a good keyword for me to put in the title, but I did not. So this mug sold for $14.99. The buyer was all in for $27.10. That will have to ship priority mail. The next item I sold that I'm going to do a screenshot of, and then I'm going to hold up the rest, are these vintage Care Bears. And I sold these for, I took a best offer of $30. I'm double checking my notes here. Yes, $30. The buyer was all in for $40.10. And I picked those up at a garage sale in the free box. So cost of goods on that was $0. Okay, let's go over to something else. Oh, and you guys see my little owl necklace? Jessie Shops made this. Definitely check her out on Instagram and YouTube. But super, super cute. It's a little owl. But she sent me 3 different ones. So I'm going to sport this one tonight. So I've got now I've got it all, the fringe all messed up. But isn't that adorable? Okay. The next item is this buffalo t-shirt. I bought blue, teal, and white in these. I am almost sold out. So it's just a printed kind of like a V-neck tee. Again, just kind of selling these gradually. They're not like a quick selling item. However, they did sell faster when I first listed them. So I have had them quite a while, but I sold that for $11.25. The buyer was all in for $17.65. My cost of goods was approximately probably $3, and I got that from, I believe those were from Gabriel Brothers. My big money Bolo, they haven't paid yet, but I feel pretty good about it. It just sold today. So it is this Jurassic Park vintage tee, single stitch. So you guys see here on the sleeve, there's only one, it's kind of hard to see it, one stitch. So it's single stitch. It actually is dated 1993. So the only thing I feel like hurt me a little bit on this is that it's a smaller size. It's a men's medium. But I took a best offer of $100. And again, that's pending payment, but definitely a Bolo item. If they don't pay, I'll just relist it. I actually had it listed. It was on sale, I think, for $130, and they offered me $100, and I took it. So we'll see if they pay. I usually don't show you guys the things that people haven't paid for. But in this case, I wanted to show you guys because it was a big money Bolo, and I'm hoping they pay. All right. The next item are these ornaments, and I picked these up at a thrift store. I think it was the Goodwill, and they sold for $23.60. The buyer was all in for $31.80. These are really, really cool. I thought they were going to sell faster, and I thought they were going to sell for more money, but they're paper mache ornaments. I don't know if somebody like just handmade them or what, but if I remember correctly, they've been listed for quite a while. There's a camel and this deer. I feel like one of them had been repaired. Is this a leopard or a cheetah? And the monkey. And I think it's the monkey. Maybe not. Maybe it's just glue. Maybe it wasn't broken. Maybe it was just glue where the paper mache was. I think maybe I was wrong. Let me see. I don't know. I've had these listed a long time. I honestly thought that they were gonna sell a lot quicker, but they weren't as special as I had hoped. Well, good. Maybe none of them have an issue. That would be great, you know? All right. The next item I sold is another vintage item that I picked up at a thrift store. I paid $1 for these. Let's see. I thought maybe it had writing on the bottom. So it's this vintage sled, and it comes with these reindeer. And people will use these in displays. And these are marked Japan, made in Japan, and this guy. So these are actually going to Canada. Actually, that one says occupied Japan. And these two just say Japan. But I believe going to Canada. So I'll have to pack those carefully. The next item I sold are a couple of bras. One is Parfait and the other is Colorifics. The two bras sold for $26.24. The buyer was all in for $30.63. Let's show you a fun item. Okay, I have it wrapped in a plastic bag. Because it has a cash register and I didn't want to risk it opening and having the money and coins go everywhere. So I'm just going to leave it in the bag to ship it also. But it's a Barbie vintage cash register. So let me take you over to my reseller testing products channel. So what I do is I will add a video to the description of my eBay listing, and then when people click on that, it will show them how the item works. So as you can see right here is that register, and it looks like I posted that video 3 weeks ago. So that sold pretty quick, sold in less than a month. And it sold for, oh, where is it? Cash register, there it is. It sold for $60 and the buyer was all in for $76.06. So to me, I consider that a big money bolo. It's over $50. I'm super happy with that. Again, I pulled it out of a mystery box. So if you want to see other items that I'm listing and how they work, this is the channel that I post those videos on. Reseller testing products. I'm working really hard to get to 1,000 subs, but the biggest thing I need to do is to get more hours. So I really need a video to go viral. I had one video hit like almost 60,000 views, and that really helped my hours, but I think I'm only at like 700 or something like that. So I'm just going to keep plugging away, and I know it's going to take some time on this channel. Also on my other channel, Sourcing with Bolo Buddies, I'm up to 1.59K, but I wanted to share with you guys, right here, it says, I bought a dibble box for my husband. So I purchased a dibble box from Donatella Bottolino. And on that note, I'm going to show you something out of that box that sold. But I told my husband, I'm like, you can have anything in the box because I bought the box for him. But the agreement was, well, not really, not before I bought it. But after I bought it, I was like, hey, I bought you a box and it's got some watches and some coins and stuff you like in it. Will you do an unboxing with me? So he was like, okay. So he did the unboxing with me, and I kind of made a joke. I'm like, man, I have to buy you a box of goodies to get you to do a video with me. But Carissa from Chosen Goods Reseller, it was funny because I told my husband, I'm like, you can keep whatever you want out of the box. And it was like right at the beginning, he's like, I like these cars. Anyway, go watch it. But I popped up screenshots where I listed the cars. Anyway, she made the funniest comment. It's in the comment section of the video. And I was just cracking up laughing because I'm like, oh, I did tell him he could have whatever he wanted. And then we got done with the video and I'm like, can I please sell this? You don't really need this. Come on. So anyway, he did keep some stuff, but I did list some stuff. So this was one of the items that was not a man thing. This was something that I knew I would be able to list. I knew he would not be interested in a Coach purse tag / keychain. Not his style, right? But anyway, I sold this and it sold pretty quickly. And I sold it for, what did I sell it for? Trying to find, I should have done these in order. $22.50. The buyer was all in for $29.02. So these basically hang on the side of a Coach purse, or somebody could put their keys on it. But that was in the dibble box. If you want to see what else was in that dibble box, go over to my Sourcing with Bolo Buddies. Wait, you're here. I don't even know what channel I'm on anymore. You're at Sourcing with Bolo Buddies. So it should be the video before this. Go check that out to see what else came in the box, to see what he kept. I do pop up screenshots of everything that I listed to keep it educational. I did pay $160 for the box, but I knew there were items that my husband would like, and it worked out because he did the unboxing with me. So I hope to get him on the channel more, as he did do the one video, it was on this channel, where he picked up, not trash, but curbside. Somebody put it by their dumpster and he did a trash pick, and then he did an unboxing all by himself. So definitely check that one out if you haven't. I think I put in the husband is in the title, and I think I put, well, he did find gold. Anyway, go check it out. It's a fun one. And it's on this channel. So, okay, so I sold this little crash test dummies car. It is just a little, I think it's plastic, but it's vintage. And it's crash test dummies, which is super, super cool. And it sold for $15. The buyer was all in for $21.35. The next item is this rescue bot. Couldn't think of what it's called. And this guy is a nice little Bolo. He sold for $28.50. The buyer was all in for $36.54. I got this at a thrift store for 25 cents. So how you do it is you pull down on these, and then he turns into a little guy. Now, what's great about these is on my reseller testing products, I will do videos showing how to transform them. And they're just shorts, hashtag shorts. So they're short little videos, but these are great for that. So anytime I can find anything that's easy to transform, like this is pretty easy. See, that's good for the channel and good for me, because transformers are really hard. I can't figure them out. There's so many. Like, I have one upstairs that I need to list, and I was going to list it, but I don't know how to transform it because it's complicated. It's not like this. This one's for little kids. But I don't know how to transform it to list it. So I don't even know if it's complete. So that's the real struggle with the transformers. But these are easy. These are for like little kids, and they're called rescue bots. Some of them are a Bolo. You can get 25 to 30 bucks out of them. Most of them are bread and butter. But either way, you can pick them up easily at like a garage sale, sometimes thrift stores. I got these at a thrift store. Here's another Bolo. This one's awesome. And I don't know. I did an auction on this first, and I was hoping it was going to get a bunch of bids, but it's a little puppy dog with an umbrella and some little chicks. It is a paper mache egg, you guys. This is vintage, and you can see inside it says Germany. I have sold these before. When I saw this at the garage sale, I knew that it was a Bolo item. He had $10 on the bag. I bundled with some other stuff and got him down to, I think, $8. So I got an offer on this. I think I had it listed on sale for $60, and somebody offered me, I think, $50, and I counter offered at $55. Yeah, I sold it for $55, and the buyer was all in for $63.20. But some of these can go for big money. So I'm hoping I didn't sell it too cheap, but I'm $4 into $55 I'm happy with that. So if I did, I did. Either way. And I have one more listed that I bought at the same time, because I bought two of them. So 2 for $8, so $4 each. The next item I sold are these Cats Meow. They're the Lionel Train series. So they are trains. Whoops. Yeah, that's right. And then it's a little set. These are the smaller ones. Oh, it's a, whoops, it's a light pole. And then these two. And I sold these on Poshmark for $29. The Poshmark took $7.30. What I did was I sent out an offer with discounted shipping. So Posh took $7.30. So I got $21.70, which is not too shabby. The first lot, I paid $30 for like 3 big boxes of Cat's Meow. And the funny thing is this weekend I went to another garage sale and I bought 1 box for $13, and it was a pretty good sized box. There ended up being over 90 different village pieces in there. And when I say village pieces, these smaller ones are considered village pieces. I would say the majority, it was about 50-50, I would say. There's a lot of small ones, but there's a lot of big ones. There was a Halloween one. I'll be able to make my money back just on the Halloween one. And the last item is a womp womp. It's not that big of a deal. I don't even remember where it came from, but it is a little hourglass. Let me see if I can. And you flip it. So if somebody wanted to wear this around their neck, it's just a cute little, oh, what do you call it? Pendant for a necklace. Cute little hourglass. And I sold this for, you ready for it, you guys? $5 on Poshmark, but I sent out an offer for $5 with discounted shipping. So I made a whopping 55 cents on this. Yes. You take the good with the bad. I've had it for a while. I made a little bit of money. I probably had a nickel in it. So I made quite a bit of money. I made 55 cents. Yes. Anyway, you guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. All of these items are cross-posted. I think most of these items were, maybe not all of them. I'm a little bit behind, but I don't think the cash register was cross-posted yet. But I do use a, it's called an extension called List Perfectly. It helps me cross-post faster. I need to take some time and get cross-posting. But if you want to try List Perfectly, I do have a video down in the description. You can check that out. It shows you how I actually cross-post using List Perfectly. There's a bulk feature that you can push your items from eBay to other platforms. Or if you're on Poshmark and want to get your items to eBay, super, super fast. You can use referral coupon code bolobuddies, all one word, and that will get you 30% off your first month. I tell people all the time, if you're not selling on eBay, you really, really should consider it, because I sold 1, 2, 3, 4, like 15 or 16 things on eBay this weekend. I sold 3 things on Poshmark and 0 on Mercari. It's only 2 days though, you know, so, but eBay almost always wins. Very seldom do one of the other platforms sell more than eBay. eBay is like my money maker. I do have 2 items that somebody bought on Poshmark that I did not include because after they bought them, I had I sent out offers, and they accepted offers on 2 different items, which means they're paying full shipping on both of those items. And then after they did it, I think it was after they did it, they messaged me and asked me to bundle them. Well, once they have completed the transaction, you can't bundle the items. So they would have had to have put both those items in their cart and then made me an offer or sent me a message to send them an offer. But instead, they bought each item separately. I have messaged them through the comments, and I'm waiting to hear back as to whether they want me to cancel the order so that they can bundle, or if I should just send the items separately, but then they're getting charged, I don't know what, $6 with the discounted shipping. I think it'd be like $6 for each item shipping. And that's just such a waste. To send them separately when I could send them together and save the buyer money. So I'm going to give them tomorrow to get back with me. And if I need to cancel the orders, I'll just put, I think there's an option on Posh that says that the buyer wants to bundle, and I can cancel for that reason code, which would be fine. And then I'll just relist the items. It's more work, but it will save them money. So I'm willing to do that, but I also need them to get back with me. So, all right, you guys, check out my reseller testing products. Check out my Sourcing with Bolo Buddies YouTube channel. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And go check out Jessie Shops. She makes awesome, amazing jewelry, super, super fun, cute items. But she knows I love owls. I wore one in another video and it's blue. It's my favorite, but I like this little coral pom-pom too. So I don't know what they're really called. Tassel. Super cute. But yeah, she's super, super great. So definitely check her out. All right, you guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching.